Looking at the underbelly, just to begin, we have a cove that's opening up, but it's kind of secret. So what we see here is a secret little place, a little nook, right? And we see one very prominent, looks like a whale at the very top, one very prominent animal circulating the area, excuse me. There is also a school of fish at the bottom there, but it's like a place that nobody really knows. And maybe you have a sanctuary where you primarily go to and not many people know about. It's like your hidden library. So that could be online. You could listen to a few readers that catch your attention. Maybe their intelligence, their intellect matches with yours. The vibration is the same. It says number 6, so you could be seeing 6s, doesn't have to be. Or you know what happens too, a lot of viewers see the numbers later on as well, watching the videos. The main message at the bottom of the deck was be sure that you are using your time in an allocating way. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could come to some fine tuning. So with this space, and this can be your home, this can be where everybody dwells in your home and relaxes, or maybe it's your private little nook, right? I believe right now for a lot of you, you can quickly identify this just watching and listening to the words of the prompt. Some of you have a safe haven, which brings you a lot of ideas, even when you are feeling like you're at a loss of hope. So we have this little place here. Maybe you can imagine today what that place does for you. Is it constructive too? Okay, and then you also had one on the pre-shuffle this morning. I just want to show you because I usually screenshot it and put it in communities. We have air, and we also have Merlin. He looks like Merlin. I'm going to show you a little more up close. It says focus, okay? Focus and knowledge. So what these two are, and it's so crazy, there's a synchronicity here that I see just in the imagery. There's one main huge mammal that's going into this cove, okay? It could be spiritual knowledge too. It could be gaining access closer to your ancestors or those downloads, which mean immense amount of importance for you. And Libra, you know, this air spirit card comes out for you and your air, obviously with Gemini and Aquarius. But as you see here, she's being lifted. This is an ascension to being lifted to another platform, perhaps, of your spirituality. You could be gaining through these pathways of knowledge that you're being pushed above to learn something else, something bigger than yourself. So this is capturing kind of Libra for me. Sorry there, it's notifying me I have very little percentage left. Notifying you that you're being uplifted to a new space, okay? Sometimes a creative new space too. I noticed the other day I did a painting and I wanted to show my nephews, but it had to be perfect. So I kind of held the painting away, and I didn't even really want to look at it too. I wanted to save it for other days, but it's something about practicing a certain technique, or even the way that you listen to tarot, or maybe you're finding out through the cards, it's telling more of your story, right? I did notice that the other day too when I pulled. So it could be telling you a different aspect of your soul, okay? Some of you could be, you could be revisiting a space in time where you're getting reminded of certain routines, certain patterns. So you also have focus here, which I think you're hyper focused on a certain selective subject as well. With Merlin here, it casts a remembrance of the Magician card, right? We're seeing a little bit of Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. I've been surrounded by a couple Geminis lately, so this card kind of specifically means something for me today. As you can see, there's a lot of whimsicalness, mystery as well. Maybe some people view you like this, Libra. It could be too that you're gaining the power to harness your own spiritual abilities. Some of you might have the gift of premonition. Nobody speaks of premonition anymore. Or maybe your angel numbers, they all tie to your current story, and then it leads you to a solution at the end of your week. This next week for Libras is going to be very practical. You're going to be making decisions only for yourself and self-care. And that might seem unattainable. Why am I not looking at everyone else around me? You can, because you have the power to focus on all aspects of everything going on around you, okay? I believe that's a big message here for some of you Libras, group A and B. We also have the star, We have the Star from the pre-shuffle. It's amazing what the Star can bring out. It's either a person who pays attention to their own lane, right? Creates their own abundance without comparison to others. This is super big right now for Libras. And I feel like you've been living in this age of Aquarius, this space that a lot of people are talking about at this current time. Also, I believe it's something with Saturn and Pisces and that relationship as well. So you have this Star, okay? I'm gonna get a couple other messages out in this video. Let's see who is curious about the Libra at this current time. Grabbing the Sacred Forest Oracle for you. Yeah, wearing a really big green shirt today changes your mood. Thank you. It popped out. Wise Woman of the Grove. So this could definitely be, and I'm gonna put the artwork a little bit closer for you. Seems like someone is hiding in plain sight. Okay, the Wise Woman is also somebody working on themselves. They're also here on a path to spiritual healing. This is a very healing card, by the way. It's someone who could be an ancestor, Libra, who's no longer here with us, who pays very close attention to, maybe Libra, you're the gem. You're kind of hidden off in the woods. Maybe you've been hermiting per se, if this is already resonating, and you keep to yourself. But somebody keeps a close eye on you. Grace. Maybe they're witnessing your grace too. I feel that. Maybe they witness how humble you are, how your humility goes in action towards other people. Or you could be a Libra here who often gives and rarely receives. I hear that too as a channel. Who else is curious about the Libra? Let's look in terms, let's get experimentational. Let's see in romance a lot just now in that shuffle. Love at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we asked for love. And we have this beautiful elf. It reminds me of like Gollum from the Lord of the Rings, but made a female. There's a lot going on here with flowers popping out into the distance too. For some of you, your spirituality is doing all of this. You're finding out key elements of your childhood, restating what your childhood traumas have done to you. Maybe Libras are going through that now with Dark Night of the Soul. I get to hear that she's unafraid to peer into those unknowns as well with love, okay? And that can also be romantically for you. You're unafraid to see what's in front of you. So what else do we have here? Leadership, stag for love. We have a stag here, prominent one. Also, again, going through, there's a lot of people peering into the trees or seeing from the outside. I'm seeing that from a lot of your cards. Leadership. So someone's witnessing your leadership capabilities. Maybe some of you have to be a leader, okay, on a day-to-day basis, and you have to show that you're leading by example. We have Guardians of the Land, the next one. Protection is huge right now in the Libra collective, no matter how large it is. So you could be leading also the protection that you tend to garner. You're cleansing your space, your home, your office. It's everything. It's even decor, down to decoration. So I see that here too. Again, another like onlooker. I feel like Libras have a lot of those right now. People curious as well. Not even about your situation. I feel like it's just about you in general, possibly about your well-being too, okay? Crystal Cave, we have trust. We have lots of crystals there. Someone who is, I feel seeing this card that she is getting in touch with what matters the most, also concerns of hers. This could be you. I see that somebody is putting their trust back into a situation with you. I know these are oracle, but this would equate for me as the Six of Pentacles. They're trusting the situation. Some of them also trusting your demeanor as a person, all right? Maybe even trusting your spiritual abilities and your practical abilities as a human being. Libras have this very practical planning self that I do enjoy. I do enjoy when I see that in a Libra. So let's get the higher message of all of this. What is this set to show Libra for the day? Clarify the star. Thank you, Spirit. And trust. It has something to do with an Ace of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What I saw in a lot of your astrology and your horoscope is actually water is leaving Libra. The emotions are leaving and the practicality is being drawn in. So I do see the Ace of Cups. This could be a love offer. And again, you had a lot of that peering curiosity energy toward you. So I feel like that could possibly be your Ace of Cups person. What else about this reading does Libra need to know? What else does Libra need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck. So we see here a type of truth coming your way, an understanding about maybe a situation as a whole, maybe your role in the family. For some of you, maybe a role that hasn't been easily defined even by yourself. I'm getting that too. Could be dealing with your road to spiritual health and wealth. Okay. Also, it could be a situation, because we talked a lot about love in this particular video, dealing with a person. Maybe you're learning a truth that's been hidden from you, or your intuition has been telling you something's been hidden from you. And you know what's crazy? You have two very prominent aces in your reading. I'm just saying, it's amazing energy. You could also be those aces too, Libra, okay? Apply it where it fits and play with the video. Make it interactive for yourself, depending on where you are in your spiritual journey, right? Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be you all the time. It can be someone around you who's resourceful and can provide you help. Again, I'm getting this today, like this Queen of Wands may not be you today. I feel like it's someone around you who can actually help the situation or be even a mentor or helper toward you. I feel like you should be unafraid to ask this person as well. But again, Libra, if you're feeling in your Queen of Wands today, make these videos interactive for you. This can be you, okay? Beautifully sitting there with a lot of ideas. The Queen of Wands, people fear this card sometimes, especially in third-party readings, but this is not of that. This today is about your own personal King of Wands, Queen of Wands, feeling that you can control, obviously a situation of which you love and you have passion for. And I do believe this is creative today. A lot of you in that creative, maybe writing or journalizing something zone. What else about the Crystal Cave and Trust? I also want to clarify that Stag Leadership Spirit card for you. Libra, please. The Six of Pentacles. That's strange, because today I saw this, and I usually draw for Libra every morning. I saw this. So somebody wants to give back to a situation to you, maybe viewing you as a leader, maybe wanting to return some goodness to you, or you could be the one, Libra, that's always doling out the generosity. So this can be you, the Six of Pentacles. That can definitely be you, always giving to a situation. But sometimes we have to reward this type of a person, right? We have the Chariot here and the Tower. So let's talk about this Tower. There are foundational ones. There are ones that rock the boat. There are some that start a storm, right? I used to be very afraid of seeing the Tower in readings, especially even personal ones. We are always afraid of this scorpionic, might change the game energy. So let's talk about this. I'm going to put my clarifiers down here. The Tower is Scorpio, of course. It's our next sister sign, right? And going in order. This Tower is meant to change the DNA, the makeup of what you've told yourself. It also can be that truth, that Ace of Swords we saw. Where is it? I'm gonna grab him. Could be this. So it could be a blend of energies where you learn something and you could be rocked by that information. For some of you, I'm getting it's information you're going to learn, and you're going to have to deal with where to put that, how to deal with it. But it's not something that you can't combat, okay? We've been through a lot in our lives. We are able to take this energy and transmute it. And I believe that's one of those towers, Libra, that comes and visits us once in a while. And I think you have to transmute this one. Okay, let's get a little bit more out, because we're seeing a lot of, you have some majors here with the Chariot and the Tower. Let's see here. Okay, I saw a card that you guys are gonna laugh at. Page of Swords. So you see this peering in energy, and you might even catch it in other themed readings that you come across. You might even see like that same flavor. Any more higher messages for Libra to take note of here? Anything else? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Let's talk about this card. So in general, it's about holding on to something or someone. And I feel like this person is hiding in plain sight in your situation. They can be seen. They can be intuitive too. This Four of Pentacles is someone that holds on to the thought of a relationship today. I'm getting this for love. They can hold on to you, but I feel like it does take speaking. It does take utilizing the throat chakra to come forward and tell you. Or, you know, Libra, this can also be you holding on to somebody else. Clarify for me who the Four of Pentacles is. Who is the Four of Pentacles? Please and thanks. Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. Somebody with fire, okay? Somebody with fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And a Seven of Wands. Interesting, two flipped over. We have a female energy here in the Seven of Wands. You know what's crazy is they're both fire energy. So where admittedly with fire signs, they tend to rush into a situation or they're excited about something. I feel like here this person has maybe taken their energy away, or maybe you have taken your energy away, Libra, alternatively so. So there's someone here who's holding on to you that has a bit of their own guard. They have a guard up. And this, also this Knight of Wands, I looked down. In the past, perhaps this person was very, very in and out, maybe had gaslit you and come in quite a bit. But it seems like lately they're very guarded, and maybe it's because you're about to find out information. Okay, I see that here. Find out information about them. It seems very fiery and like almost approaching you with, oh, no, I don't really want to, don't tell the Libra yet. Okay, so there's energy here that's clarifying the Four of Pentacles in that way. Let's get a little bit more. Give me information about the Four of Pentacles. And mind you, if you have fire and you've been guarded in the past, this can also be you. So we also take accountability of where it is in our chart, right? So let's see here. All right, I hear top for some reason for your next message. There's the kinked up leg that we all love. Whenever I see the Page of Swords, I get excited because no man wears leggings, first of all. But we see, for some reason, the clouds catch my attention today in your reading. This person has come out of hermit, perhaps, because we see that they're out in a landscape. Just using imaginative terms here, this person has also gained themselves a sword. So he's holding a sword there. Again, I get like this Page of Swords can be guarded with their time, maybe possibly not giving you effort in the past. But let's see here, clarify the Page of Swords in this reading. Car sound right there. Huge car engine is clarifier that you got a Page of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom, the Two of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about your Two of Swords. This is your energy. Somebody knows that you are at a crossroads. You've been making decisions, possibly healthier ones at this point with the Two of Swords. Changing your lifestyle, changing yourself. They are, I think, curious more about why you've gone away to do this, especially if you're a Libra here who recently hermited. You don't speak out a lot about it. You don't outrightly tell people where you go, which is commendable. I like people who don't really say too much about their situation, and they're proud of that, you know, like they're not willing to splash their business everywhere. There's something honorable about it. Six of Swords. So it's about the Libra healing. It's about you gaining the confidence to heal. This is a beautiful card, Six of Swords. It's also going to a safer place, rowing to safer waters, if you will. Someone sees that that's part of the decision that you did make, and it had to do a lot with healthy options. It had to do with putting yourself as the priority, Libra. And your last card is the Seven of Cups in tonight's reading. So do you have more options here? Are you happy with your options? If they're not 7, are they 3? And also this person has been wondering if these even exist. I feel like it's in romance. Okay, but also apply it where it fits. So your Seven of Cups, they don't always have to be around, right? Actually, you can be a very lonely person here and they just pop in when they do. I think this person wonders if they're still a part of that in this love. The end of my videos always are love. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. So a lot of you are going to rejuvenate this weekend. Put everything back into yourself. Good energy, loving energy, eating well and eating right. I see here too, Libra, that someone is thinking of, oh wow, few cards away, just a few. I think after the 2 here, you had the 8 of Wands. You could be receiving communication very soon, of which I think you're going to be happy about that you receive. The content of it, though, it's looking like a lot of it is emotional. You have the Hierophant here, and you also have the Queen of Cups. I'm going to show you this Hierophant card. I don't think you guys have ever seen it from this deck. So I think it's going to come in with a little bit of watery energy, a little bit of Taurin as well, but you definitely have this defined Eight of Wands tonight in your reading. Messages, texts, can be a letter, an email. It could be about, you have the Two of Pentacles. It could be about somebody having juggled a situation in the past. Maybe your intuition has led you here. I see that. It is a male, so for some of you feminines, this masculine might be the one to tell you. But there's also manifestation energy also to make someone a part of a commitment. The Hierophant is the highest commitments in this, you know, in the whole tarot. So we see that here. And it's concentrated because look, they're both divine feminine. They're very appealing. One is a magician, or they could be manifesting you is another way of reading that. I think here it's more this person's been manifesting you for a commitment. Okay. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for today's experimentative reading. Whatever comes out today in these cards will be the title. Thank you for joining me this evening. I will be back in the morning with some more flavor and some more oracle. All the support has been greatly appreciated, and I love, love, love your energy. I love when you guys comment and interact. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye, Libras.